Silver light reflects across the darkened aisles. Those old group texts echo for miles. Eyes meet yours and suddenly I freeze. My palms are shaking while I hold to breathe. Look away before the air can start to thin. This heavy heat is soaking through my skin. Unbound, bare and real. Unbound, where the old connection always goes. Shoulder sting beneath the kitchen glow. I wonder why we had to let things go. Oh, water drips from clothes across the floor. Counting seconds, walking toward your door. Swollen eyes admit the things I tried to hide. Voices cracking since the wall finally died. Unbound, here unbound. Maybe being homesick is a quiet choice. Searching through the darkness for a ghost of a voice. Bare feet running down a dock into the black. The break in us means we can't go back. I see you crying through the movie screen. Unbound, still I notice every word we missed. Unbound, only we remember how it used to feel. Unbound, bare and real. I will be your man. Monday midnight pain is drifting. Swipe that pillow, trade warm breath. Haze is holding us in seconds unforgettable. You bend to match the frame that I am in. Yet days just get so shaky, breathing. Time gets rough to face, and I could easily chase the road, stand up and run if I knew that one day it would guide me back to you. That one day it would guide me back to you. That might be most I need. In silence you are all I feel. Come and lay your weight with me, rolling slow through midnight street. And I never want to leave. Palms retrace your hidden angles. Draw the ghost of us with hands. Side to side we move like neon in the rain. Shift the seasons still together when it fades. That might be most I need. In silence you are all I feel. Come and lay your weight with me, rolling slow through midnight street. And I never want to leave. Yet days just get so shaky, breathing. Time gets rough to face. Monday midnight pain is drifting, and I'm reaching out to you. Humming low, it will pull me back to you. Find a door to bring my shadow back home to you. That might be most I need. In silence you are all I feel. Come and lay your weight with me, rolling ourselves and alone. The blades move heavy and low. By ourselves and alone. Every page we wrote is staying shut. Back then was better. Distance grows like a morning. Static fills the dead air between every missed prayer. White tires hanging loose and wide, engine humming while my thoughts collide. Your favorite anthem hits the dashboard light. Sweat is cooling in the middle of the night. Thumb is resting on a faded name. Tired hands steer toward the empty coast. Working gears for a lingering ghost. Back then was better. Distance grows like a morning. Static fills the dead air between every missed prayer. Dusty floors build the wall of sound. Empty rooms keep the echoes bound. Silence follows every word I throw. Funny how people we love can go. Watch the blurring lines upon the road. By ourselves and alone. Wait for the morning glow. By ourselves and alone. Corners are all we own. By ourselves and alone. Heavy heart with a silver low. By ourselves and alone. Back then was better. By ourselves and alone. Buzzing glass vibrates on wood. Months of silence turn to lead. Thumb keeps hovering above green. Heart demands I wait instead. Hold feels like heavy rain. Burn a little peace within. Move the metal swings in dark. Try to let the work begin. Empty air. Enough time. Empty air. Scrolled names haunt my She stays warm where a person should be sitting. 12:20 and I have not left the duvet. That heavy ceramic mug burns my tongue through the steam. It feels good to notice something sharp for a change. Slow motion shift tonight. Check your side of the bed but you left early. Slow motion shift tonight. Check your side of the bed but you left early. Slow motion shift tonight. Some things cannot be put back in their boxes. Slow motion shift tonight. Check your side of the bed but you left early. Can we just freeze this frame for a minute? We are different than we were when we woke. Some things cannot be put back in their boxes. Slow motion shift tonight. My favorite gray hoodie still fits me perfectly around the waist. Slow motion shift tonight. We are different than we were when we woke. Slow motion shift tonight. Static glow from the TV hits the hallway, stays beneath the covers where it feels safer. Slow motion shift tonight. I dropped the spatula because the silence is way too loud. Scroll past the photos, but I do not dare hit delete. Wink at the mirror because at least I look okay. You keep working while I find a brand new groove. Slow motion shift tonight. You always devalue that medium more than this. Slow motion shift tonight. Stare at the wall where your heavy bookshelf used to lean. Slow motion shift tonight. Check your side of the bed but you left early. Slow motion shift tonight. Never again will we breathe the same air. Slow motion shift tonight. Maybe it is my turn to be the busy one, texting you that I will be late for once. Insomnia. These wires are burning while static stays gray. Insomnia. I'm losing the words that I wanted to say. Late night calls that will never leave home. It is harder to breathe on my own. Standing here looking at someone I knew. Small talk and memories that aren't even true. My pulse is a drumbeat inside of my chest. A suit and a tie when my heart needs a rest. Insomnia. But we still have nothing to show. Eyes hit the floor like a weight in my head. Every confession stays buried. Instead we smile for the camera to prove we are fine. Crossing out names that were once on my line. The box in the garage is covered in ink, giving me reasons to stop and to think. Cardboard is sagging beneath on my way, leaving the answers for someone to stay. Insomnia. Fragile heart trying not to let go. Insomnia. Each circle is counting the things never said. Insomnia. Looking at letters you wrote on the lid. Walking toward better life. Wide awake in these heavy drums. Walking toward better life. The guitar stays out on the floor tonight. School buses pull away through the 8 a.m. fog. Ice on the grass like a cold dialogue. Rolling my eyes at my own face again. Watching my life slip through a cheap pen. Walking toward better life. Trading my pride for a bit of my youth. Walking toward better life. Tuning my strings till they sound like a break. Why do we mend these heavy drums? Coffee gets cold while I sit in your seat. Used to hear lies every time that we meet. Frost on the window feels sharp as the truth. Walking toward better life. Who still waits when the winter comes? Walking toward better life. Wait for time, remember my thumb. Walking toward better life. We deserve some peace after all the strife. Walking toward better life. Boiling one egg while the room feels slow. Walking toward. We deserve some peace after all the strife. Boiling one egg while the room feels slow. Walking toward better life. Learning to breathe after every mistake. Walking toward better life. The guitar stays out on the floor tonight. Walking toward better life. Dragging my boots till my steps feel fast. Walking toward better life. But you never thought I would actually go. Walking toward better life. Watching the frost melt away from the wall. Loud music burns through every wall. People blurring while the sweat drips slow. The heat feels thick across my skin, but my pulse stays deep and low. Ice melts down inside the cup, watching bubbles break against the rim. Someone laughs but can't find me, standing in the center of the spin. Knocking on the wall, oh, oh. Our time is leaking from the room. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Knocking on the wall, oh, oh. Closing doors make no sound. Yeah. Dust circles round the wooden floor. Coffee spoons just clink against the side. Finger tracing lines upon the stone where we used to let the secrets hide. Check, 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 check the names and slide away. Thumb is hovering but lacks the heart. Hallway stretching till they start to ache. Living with the finish, not the start. Knocking on the wall, oh, oh. The pull is taking over us. Just it's time to go. Thumb hovers over the glowing glass, stare until the minutes pass. I type that I miss you, 3 words that I mean. Waiting on a light unseen, you belong right here. I take every beat of love, we stay for us together. You stand on your heart forever and a day. Heavy bags lean against the wood. Stiff latch clicks in the hall. Dust settles where we stood. My pulse is the only call. Wait for one single sound. Corner stretch across the floor. Breath stays trapped in my chest. Watching you watch the door. Maybe this is just a test. Silent like the tide before. Pressure builds within the walls. Static humming in my head. Forever we find our perfect time. Forever just stay behind now. Salt lingers on my skin tonight. Remember that shaking trunk line. Cans clinking under moonlight. Skin feels tender like a sign. Used to be so loud then. Every beat was my whole heart. Life had no room for end. Time begins to fade away. Sweat cools on my palm. Nothing left for us to say. Breaking this heavy calm. I turn the handle slow. Forever now, now. Forever just. Forever there. Forever only you could stay here. Forever, you need to feel it. Forever, still we wait for more. Forever. The plastic fin lights spin above. Cold sweat beneath this heavy white light. I cannot believe you are actually here. Searching for the courage to say hello. The silence in the hallway finally died. Now the air feels warm and new. My pulse is skipping a beat. Everything feels sharp and soft at once. Love me like gold. Disbelief in how we survive the wait. Scrolling past the fear until I found you. Still it feels like we finally won. Leaning back in this blue padded chair. Bright dental glare hiding my shaky hands. Remembering the summer under that broken light. Our first kiss tasted like nerves and sweet rain. We climbed through the dirt and the heat. Earning every second of this quiet love. My suit fits perfectly while they all stare. The sharp edge of success tastes like honey now. Watching the clock drip slowly on the wall. Ice cubes melting in a paper cup today. Your name used to burn my thumb on the screen. A number I gripped but never dared to touch. Now I sweat through this silken lace, trying to show them what I always knew. Moving past the ghosts in the corridor. This life is a gift I never expected to hold. Love me like gold. Disbelief in how we survived the wait. Reach for your ghost tonight. Empty room. Reach for your ghost tonight. Still you never answer back. Staring at those dusty blades, circling around the blue glow. Screen shows nothing worth watching. Static makes the loudest sound. My hand hits the wood. Hard surface stops the shake. Opening a little side drawer. gold ring still sits there. Reach for your ghost tonight. You leave me frozen now. Reach for your ghost tonight. Never again will we speak. Let us burn behind the glass. Type it out, then back it up. Delete every word I meant. Hallway carries my own voice, shouting high to the pain. Silence is a heavy weight. No one moves behind doors. Empty room. Reach for your ghost tonight. We stay lost in space. Reach for your ghost tonight. Only you keep the light. Reach for your ghost tonight. Empty room. Yeah, you can't sleep, baby. I know. Reach for your ghost tonight. Empty room. Reach for your ghost tonight. Still, you never answer back. Staring at those dusty plates, circling around the blue glow. Screen shows nothing worth watching. Static makes the loudest sound. My hand hits the wood. Hard surface stops the shade. Opening the little side drawer. Your gold ring still sits there. Reach for your ghost tonight. You leave me frozen now. Reach for your ghost tonight. Never again will we speak. Let us burn behind the glass. Type it out and back it up. Delete every word I meant. Hallway carries my own voice, shouting high to the pain. Silence is a heavy weight. No one moves behind doors. Empty room. Reach for your ghost tonight. We stay lost in space. Reach for your ghost tonight. Only you keep the lock. Reach for your ghost tonight. Empty room. Yeah, you can't sleep, baby. I know. Oh, they tell folks arrive, tell folks depart. This certain gem was ultra magic. And if you drift away, the crowd may not hear still. I find you astronomic. Ooh, 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 ooh. Like a tiger, you raced, a siren, you swayed. Like an arrow, you hovered in vivid violet. So why do days roll on? Why do lights not pause when it feels like the edge of my world? But when I'm numb, when I'm numb, there's a glow that you lend me when die, but the shifting of skies and the tide's silent flow. Time is brief as the melting of snow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But when I'm numb, when I'm numb, there's a glow that you lend me when I'm in dusk, where there's a motion you send me. Another glow, what I wouldn't trade for just a second to hold. Yeah, I breathe for this drum or this never glow. So if you want someone, you should let them know. Oh, the glow that you gave me will never glow. White lines hide beneath the ice, driving back with tired eyes. I tug the silk knot loose, old songs feel like a bruise. That college photo is so faded, here anything feels the same. Hardly anything feels the same. Here anything feels the same. Still anything feels the same. Static fills the frozen dash, headlight beams in a white flash. No one knows where I went. Small moments that we spent, hidden states we never spoke of. He stayed in the church pew, watching friends we both knew. I saw his heavy gaze drifting through the winter haze. Here anything feels the same. Stopping at your picture tonight. Here anything feels the same. Only you knew that secret name. The hoodie fits like old skin. Comfort is a quiet sin. Walking through a silent hall, corners stretched along the wall. Lying to everyone I see. Maybe it is for the best, giving our shared past a rest. 5 a.m. and no one's awake, looking for a heart to break. But the world is perfectly still. Here anything feels the same. Love is just a shifted light. Here anything feels the same. Still we wait in cold white. Here anything feels the same. Time has let the memory fade. arm against the light, scrolling places where we've been. Thumb rests right above your neck. Sweat it out inside this game. Stiff and frozen on the sheet while I sweat through every defeat. Work my teeth to stay so still. Get through the urge or have the will. Vanish heart, your pulse feels like a lie. At 2 a.m. we watch the ceiling spin, but we wait for a sign. Static flickers where a movie used to be, but these rules weren't made for me or you. Just some work the bitter system drew. Wait, the truth beneath the clever lies. Middle finger to the quiet floor. Echoes waiting at the open door. Hold just to lift a hand. Midnight air hangs heavy by the stairs. She watches him flicker, light a flame. Concrete feels like ice against her skin. Smoke drifts up to meet the static. Maybe he will pull away tonight. Wind is blowing wild across the park. She waits for the cold to break. Mostly wide open. You stay so close. Mostly wide open. You stay so close. He leans his shoulder on the wall. Nothing fits the way it did before. They look like it's out after 10. Life is changing in this gravel court. Maybe he will pull away tonight. Wind is blowing wild across the park. She waits for the cold to break. Mostly wide open. Her finger traces over a bottom lip. Mostly wide open. You stay so close. Mostly wide open. You stay so close. cradle clinks and someone flinches. Nothing, we just watch the world turn. Nothing, still we wait for bridge burn. Nothing, feel this heavy heart slowing. Nothing, only you stay standing there. Nothing. Then the feeling starts going. See the future life showing. Steam rises from the window seat. 9 a.m. light hits the wood. I run my temple in circles. Then the radio plays the melody. The airport floor feels close again. The day I left you there, I noticed how the room shifts. Your memory drops like heavy rain. It should hurt more than this. Over every mountain now, count the years in boxes. Over every mountain now, one by one they go, but you never leave me. I moved the sofa yesterday. That corner looks so much larger. This apartment has a new smell. Fresh bread and store-bought icing. I wear your gray cotton hoodie just because the sleeves are long. My hand rubs my temple again. The coffee goes cold and still. Over every mountain now, is it time to stay? Over every mountain now, but I just sit and watch. Over every mountain now, only love remains here today. Over every mountain now, just the heart stop counting. Over every mountain now, you feel like a soft warmth. Over every mountain now, but you never leave me. Over every mountain now, only love remains here today. Tonight the air is heavy. We stood in the church, I watching friends say I do. My fingers felt numb while I looked at you. This fluorescent aisle has rows of plastic cups. I wait at the counter until the man looks up. Everything is different in this Tuesday afternoon glare. I pull on the strings of the coat you used to wear. Something about the air here is heavy and thick. I count all the seconds just to hear a clock tick. Reaching through the gaps, this feels real and bare. Reaching through the gaps, this feels real and bare. That night you were driving, we both kept our heads low. The flowers you carried were already starting to go. I buy grapes parked your old bike. One burner is lit and the kitchen is quiet and still. Something about this house has changed its own shape. I watch as the curtains hang low, like heavy black tape reaching through the gaps. I drag the sofa across the floor so it stays where you left it. Reaching through the gaps. This feels real and bare. Reaching through the gaps. This feels real and bare. Reaching through the gaps. This feels real and bare. Reaching through the gaps. Life goes on right there. Teamwork makes the dream work. Three a.m. street light, flickering sign. Rain hitting glass on my left. Phone screen glows on the seat. I look up and see him. Drop my keys on the mat. I felt the sudden change. He looks right at my face. I turn my head so fast, his heart hidden inside my bare ribs. I felt the sudden change. He looks right at my face. I turn my head so fast, his heart hidden inside my bare ribs. I scroll through my blank screen, count the minutes until he leaves. His coat looks soft like home. I notice the way he waits, sit and stare at the floor. I felt a sudden change. He looks right at my face. I turn my head so fast, his heart hidden inside my bare ribs. I felt a sudden change. He looks right at my face. I turn my head so fast, his heart hidden inside my bare ribs. I felt a sudden change. He looks right at my face. I turn my head so fast, heart hidden inside my bare ribs. I felt a sudden change. He looks right at my face. I turn my head so fast, his heart hidden inside my bare ribs. I keep waiting for you. This love is real. Left my shoes beside the pier. Felt the sand but mostly fear. Hands are shaking kinda weird. while that bass hits in my ear. Steps are getting faster, yeah. Everything feels like a dream. Water tastes like chlorine steam. Stains upon my cotton shirt help me mend the heavy hurt. Life is just a slow parade. I reach for where the lights fade. Always just me. Face the cold drift. Always just me. Placeholder lyrics line. I don't look toward the door. Someone else has grabbed your hand. Small piece of my life plan. Salty air mist on my skin. Smell the cheap malt settle in. Sunburn stings my tired neck. Stitch the parts you didn't keep. Take a dive before I sleep. Time is such a funny wait. Watch me move toward the gate. Move through the parking lot. Earn the peace I finally got. At least we try. Always just me. At least we try. Always just me. Build another day alone. Always just me. Hope fills a broken heart. Always just me. Almost felt free. Always just me. Only we feel mended. Always just me. Never see the whole. Always just me. Walking past the fence on Spruce Street, seeing leaves drop on the wet curb. My bag is full of letters for a ghost. Nobody knows I visit when the sun goes. Everything looks gray in this fading light. Moving the cradle out of the doorway. Skin feels the chill of an empty room. Counting every step toward the car again. Keeping it all inside. Sitting on the floor of the nursery. Keeping it all inside. Pulling my hand out to touch the air. Knowing life is changing now. Missing what we used to hold. Keeping it all inside. Secret paint is drying on the walls. Keeping it all inside. Now we wait for the first train to fall. Knowing life is changing now. Missing what we used to hold. Keeping it all inside. We told them we were staying home.
under quiet skies, laughing like we had all the time. Old songs playing on your radio, felt like love would never go. Holding hands on empty streets, every night was bittersweet. Didn't know what we would lose, didn't think we'd ever choose. Time keeps moving, we let it slip away. Words unspoken slowly turn to gray. After all these years, I still feel you in every song, in everything I do. Oh, love that stayed though time's flown. Old songs, same heart on my own. We were more than just a memory, still us tonight in my dreams. Letters that we never sent, all the love, where did it went? Photographs in fading light, bring you back to me tonight. Life went on, we played our part, different roads, the same old heart. But somehow through the passing days, you're the one who always stays. Time didn't take you far from me, you're still where my heart used to be. After all these years, I still feel you in every tear I'm hiding from the truth. Faded but not gone, you remain like a soft and endless rain. We were more than just a memory, still us tonight endlessly. If I could go back to where we started, would I hold you just a little longer? Our last first love still beating inside through every silent night. After all these years, I still need you. Oh, in every dream I'm reaching for you. Time didn't take you away from me, you're the echo I still believe. We were more than just a memory when we were young. You were my everything, yeah. Pieces keep falling down. Life gets louder to AM, so I turn the volume up. Pieces keep falling down. Why did we wait so long? Why did we wait so long? We sat inside that quiet hall on Tuesday afternoon. Canvas on the wall looks different under winter moon. She told me everything about your secrets and the fear. Ice builds on the wipers while we try to see through here. Pieces keep falling down, liking how the room looks when there's room to walk about. Pieces keep falling down. Notice how your hoodie fits my shoulders like a glove. Why did we wait so long? Why did we wait so long? Heavy snow on the hood while we drive in the dark. Yeah. Notice how the headlights only throw a little tiny spark. We move the table to the left and we drag the sofa out. Pieces keep falling down. We drift past the white blurred night. Pieces keep falling down, holding the wheel so tight right now. Pieces keep falling down, moving every chair away. Pieces keep falling never saw the curve coming this way. Pieces keep falling down because the static on the radio is making me feel queasy. I'm resting here in a vacant room. It's just another gray Sunday afternoon. I'm killing my hours, I got nowhere to go. I'm floating around, I'm listening for you, but nothing really moves, and I ponder. I'm roaming around in my ride, I'm rolling too quick, I'm rolling too wide. I'd love to shift my point of view. I'm feel so hollow, I'm calling for you, but nothing really moves, and I ponder. I wonder when, I wonder where. Last night you told me about the true air, and all that I can see is just a mellow lemon breeze. I'm tilting my gaze left and right, I'm spinning, 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 spinning around, and all that I can see is just a mellow lemon breeze. Na, 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 I'm staying in here, I miss the signal. I'd like to step out, taking a shower, but there's a thickened storm inside my head. I feel so weary, pull myself into bed where nothing really moves, and I ponder. I wonder when, I wonder where. Last night you told me about the true air, and all that I can see is just a mellow lemon breeze. I'm tilting my gaze left and right, I'm spinning, 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 spinning around, and all that I can see is just a mellow lemon breeze. Na, 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 na. Separation is not good for me. Separation, I don't wanna lean on a lemon breeze. I wonder when, I wonder where. Last night you told me about the true air, and all that I can see is just a mellow lemon breeze. I'm tilting my gaze left and right, I'm spinning, 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 spinning around, and all that I can see is just a mellow lemon breeze. Back sit heavy on floorboards, guitar neck stays slightly flat. Half-finished song on denim. Last week lyrics gather dust. I reach for bronze strings. Still is calling me home. You watch me through window. Bags stay at my ankles. Silence hangs between my shoulders. Still is calling me home. You watch me through window. lost arms hold a secret, half-finished song on couch. Missing chords haunt the room. Your feet do not move. Still is calling me home. You watch me through window. Bags stay at my ankles. Silence hangs between my shoulders. I drop keys on cushion, wait for one soft breath. Guitar is out of tune. You notice dust in sunbeams. Tender look stays too quiet. Could I drive far tonight? Would you tell me stay? Nothing used to feel alone. Now I wonder about forever. Russian towards a sweet blur. Still is calling me home. You watch me through window. Bags stay at my ankles. Silence hangs between my shoulders. Together we fade out. Highways calling home. Two. You've been breathing under neon overhead. You've been dreaming under haze above your bed. You've been drifting for too long. Stuck in the rewind, you just can't seem to move on. You've been keeping all your plans and wishes away, just in case you ever need him again someday. You've been carving aside time to leave a little room in the corners of your mind. All you wanna do is find a route back into us. You can't make it through without a route back into us. You've been staring but lights refuse to shine. You've been chasing but you still don't read the signs. You know that it's out there. There's gotta be something for your soul somewhere. You've been asking for someone to cast some light, not somebody just to get you through the night. You could use some direction, and you're open to their suggestions. All you wanna do is find a route back into us. You can't make it through without a route back into us. There are seconds when you don't know if it's real or if anybody feels the way you feel. You need ignition, not just another proposition. All you wanna do is find a route back into us. You can't make it through without a route back into us. And
for you in the end. I'm waiting here in a drowsy room. It's just another misty Sunday afternoon. I'm saving my tears, I got nowhere to go. I'm staying close, I'm listening for you, but no sparks ever happen, and I wonder. I'm rolling around, am I right? I'm rolling too slow, I'm rolling too wide. I'd like to trade my point of view. Feel so hollow, I'm wishing for you, but no sparks ever happen, and I wonder. I wonder when, I wonder where. Yesterday you told me about the true air, and all that I can see is just a golden memory. I'm shaking my heart left and right. I'm spinning, 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 spinning around, and all that I can see is just a golden memory. Na 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 na, Dina. Na 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 na, Dina. Na 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 na, Dina. I'm waiting in here, I missed the hour. I'd like to step out, chasing the glow, but there's a thick shade inside my head. I feel so weak, pull myself into bed where no sparks ever happen, and I wonder. I wonder when, I wonder where. Yesterday you told me about the true air, and all that I can see is just a golden memory. I'm shaking my heart left and right. I'm spinning, 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 spinning around, and all that I can see is just a golden memory. Na 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 na, Dina. Na 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 na, Dina. Na 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 na. Separation is not good for me. Separation, I don't wanna stand by a promise straight. I wonder when, I wonder where. Yesterday you told me about the true air, and all that I can see is just a golden memory. I'm shaking my heart left and right. I'm spinning, 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 spinning around, and all that I can see is just a golden Pavement steams under the heavy summer rain. Mother asked why my plate is still full. I count the bubbles in my soda water, passing the rolls without meeting your eyes. You sit